Hi guys, sorry for late covering for the update. So here's the video. So we got a new game icon for the Hogwarts castle with bats and full moon, and we know what it's about for this quest. It's another werewolf side quest. And we have a new loading screen with Chiara carrying a bottle of potion, some bats, Hogwarts castle, and someone with a werewolf shadow. Who do you think it is? I'll cover this soon, in a minute. Just guess who is it. And for the old last year Halloween loading screen, it's the Fenrir Greyback with Ragpick, which is already gone for the Ragpick, but it's totally different. And also the side quest, the Halloween. It's about Greyback and Cecil, but this time it's about a new werewolf. Guess? Can you guess him? It's on the Harry Potter letter. I'll cover this one. For the outfit, we already have this out. I hope you all get this because it looks pretty, and the color of the hair is changing. I don't know why. For this update, it changes color every time. And also the bats, it's look cute. And if you want to see the preview of the bats, here's the video. Take a look. And also the dormitory is changing. We can take a screenshot of our main character changing into an animagus if you have finished the set quest. Here's the preview. Before I forgot, all credits to the Discord channel, Lamcast, and all the people that I cannot mention because I forgot, sorry. We have the new event, House Pride event for this Halloween costume reward. This one is for the male one, and this one for the female. And we also have another one. This one is animated. Credit to Lamcast. A strip color and animated in the middle, moon and bat sweater. And for the last one is the face paint, scary face paint. I don't know why they haven't released this yet. I thought it will be released the same like the first Halloween outfit, the Day Dead one, but I was wrong. Okay, now for spoiler alert for the side quest. we have Chiara Lobosca on the friendship, and we need to unlock her like Talbot side quest as a reward from the Halloween this year side quest. And the maximum reward for the Chiara is her necklace. Credits to Jess for this picture. Now let's talk about for the side quests. I forgot already mentioned his name on the title, sorry. So spoiler, sorry. Chiara is carrying a wolf bane. That's transformation. That's for werewolf transformation, so you can remember what you do. Stay conscious on your werewolf version when you're transforming. And she's giving to Lupin. Yeah, this is Lupin. You can see his shadow on the tree, the werewolf one, like the side quest picture here. But too bad he won't be transforming this time. We only see Chiara. This already Remus Lupin already I think on September on the Discord channel already being found, Remus Lupin skin. And also Fenrir Greyback is also being mentioned, though we won't see him, and we won't see Cecil this time, too bad. And we also get to see Chiara back with her white werewolf transform. Okay, now if you don't want to see the spoiler, this is the end. And if you want to see the next 30 minutes, I'm reading about the Halloween side quest for unlocking Chiara friendship. Happy watching, and I hope you mind my voice. Let's start. Again, spoiler alert. So this is a year 6 time limited side quest, Chiara chapter 1, determined by Junior and Jazz. You can see the Discord link, and all credits to them. Okay, we'll start from the commotion. Do I want to know what all the commotion out here is about? Blah blah blah. And then you're going to love this latest rumor. You mean the one about Snape going blonde? Isn't it brilliant? Okay, it's a bit funny. Okay, it's about bad news. If it's one about Snape going blonde, then sadly no, I can't take credit for that. Okay, now that's that. There's been a werewolf attack at Hogwarts. Okay, again. Everyone talking about it, but no one seems to be brave enough to actually do anything. Werewolf attack, what happened? Who was hurt? When was it? That's all I know, I'm afraid. So, a girl was attacked by a werewolf in the Forbidden Forest during the last full moon. But how could this have happened? It's possible Fenrir Greyback's made through on his threat to return to Hogwarts. I hope not. My heart can't take another attack like the one at Halloween. I hope so. You got your chance to fight him off at Halloween. Now I want mine. It's possible this could somehow be related to the curse faults. Now we talk about Redpick. I wouldn't put it past Redpick to use a werewolf as a distraction to sneak her way into the final curse fault. So that's why it must take on year 6 because it's related to Redpick. Okay, now we need to investigate further. And the best place to start is probably question the girl who was attacked directly. How no one could actually give us name. They couldn't, but Penny might be able to. She knows just about everyone at Hogwarts. I'll ask Penny during flying class. Okay, now the training ground. You want to ask me about something? Yes, about a rumor. No, Snap's not actually going blunt. That's good to know, but quiet down, okay? That's Madam Hooch. Quiet down now, class. We're practicing a difficult flying maneuver today. Okay, after the class. Don't tell me you suspect Fenrir Greybacks trying to attack Hogwarts again. Unfortunately, I do. I suspect this attack might somehow be related to the curse faults. But to be sure, I need to figure out who the werewolf is, where they might be hiding, and why they attack. That's Madam Hooch. That's quite enough chatter. Blah blah blah. After the class. Now that class has been dismissed, we can talk. You mentioned someone else was investigating the werewolf attack Penny. Yes, Chiara Loboska. Who? Now, if you have finished the first Halloween werewolf set quest, you will have another option. If you haven't, then you will see this. Chiara Loboska is a Hufflepuff in our year. You know, the one with the silver hair. She's really nice. I've even seen her tutor some of the younger kids. Now this is the second one. You remember Chiara Loboska, right? The sweet Hufflepuff in our year with the silver hair. Of course I do, Penny. My memory not that bad. How could I forget the werewolf who tried to save me from Fenrir Greyback? I wonder if Chiara's investigating because she's worried Fenrir might be behind the attack too. Okay, now we need to find Chiara. And it sounds like I should pay Chiara a visit. Before you do, you should know that Chiara hasn't been acting like herself lately. She's already reserved and quiet and has been spending most of her time alone. Chiara, I'm glad I found you. Now this, if you haven't met her. Sorry, what's your name? I haven't introduced myself. My name is main character, blah blah blah. And if you have met her already, then you will skip into this one. Penny told me you've been asking around about the attack. I'm investigating what happened to you. Are why? I'm worried it might somehow be related to the curse faults. I was hoping you might know her name. I wish I did, but I don't. I'm sorry. This is a werewolf problem. I didn't want to drag anyone else into this. If this is Fenrir Greyback's doing, it's too dangerous to handle on your own, Chiara. Besides, you're not dragging me into anything. I'm here because I want to investigate too. See, I want to question the victim directly, but no one I talked to knew who she was. I was hoping you might know her name. I wish I did, but I don't. Okay, now we need to work together with Chiara. And she's not comfortable being friends. But you told me you were my friend at Halloween feast. I did, but I shouldn't have. I like you, but I'd rather not get too close. Why? I don't understand. I'm sorry, but it's for the best. I disagree, but regardless of how you feel about me, I still think we should investigate the werewolf attack together. Okay, we talk about the friends letter. I don't understand. Do you think I'll hold you back? Do you not like me? Does my breath smell rotten? No, of course not. I have my reasons. Now she will ask this. Do you think the werewolf responsible for the attack should be sent to Azkaban? They should, or I wouldn't go that far. You can see the reaction here. Okay, where should we start? If only we could look at Madame Pomfrey's patient files. Okay, that's a brilliant idea, Chiara. She wouldn't let me near them, but this time you have me and I have a plan. Okay, to the hospital wing. We're going to convince Madame Pomfrey to distract Madame Pomfrey. I figured I fake an illness or injury. Any suggestion? Blah blah blah. Now, Madame Pomfrey, I don't feel so well. I'm worried something's wrong. You appear normal, no obvious plagues or rashes. What seems to be ailing you? There are three options if I remember correctly. I feel fatigue, blah blah blah. Tired sleeping. And the second one, my head hurts, blah blah blah. And the last one is my stomach hurts. All will be the same. You'll probably be fine, but I had better take a look at you just in case. Thank you for bringing main character here, Miss Loboska. I can take it from here. Now lie down and open bed and I'll take a more thorough look at you. Okay, blah blah blah. That's a relief, Madam Pomfrey. Thank you for looking after me. Be sure to thank Miss Loboska as well for her diligence. I had no idea Chiara was so knowledgeable about healing. Indeed, she's the most talented intern I have. Chiara helps you here at the hospital wings? Yes. During her free periods, she wants to work at St. Mungo's Hospital one day. She has impeccable bedside manner and always goes well out of her way to help patients. Once she even stay up all night rubbing the back of student affected by a slow vomiting charm. Okay, blah blah blah. You're free to go unless you'd like to help me stay and clean. I think I'll pass. Okay, Chiara, how did it go? Did you find the attack student files? Yes, her name is Pippa Macmillan. She's a third-year Gryffindor. She was found leaving the Forbidden Forest with gases on her arm and was treated based on her claim that she was being attacked by a werewolf. Okay, that's another spoiler. Okay, let's talk to Pippa. We met her. I'm Chiara and main character. Do you mind if we ask you a few questions? If that's the case, then Hogwarts could be in danger. Any details you can tell us might help us figure out who the werewolf is and prevent this from happening again. Your ability to protect Hogwarts depends on the accuracy of my story. Is something the matter, Pippa? Blah blah blah. The truth is, I'm not 100% sure it was a werewolf that attacked me. Okay, tell us everything you remember, Pippa. We'll see what we can make about it. A howl, a big white creature, and getting scratched. That's all I'm sure I remember. Okay, now Chiara will say, this settle it. Settles what, Chiara? We don't know that for sure. We don't know that for sure, Chiara. Pippa said her memory was fuzzy and that she only assumed it was a werewolf. There's a lot of other things it could be possible be other than a werewolf, right, Pippa? I suppose so. I'm so sorry, Pippa, for everything you went through. Why are you apologizing? You didn't do anything. Chiara, what's wrong? You look terrified. Wait, a white werewolf? You don't think it's... I have to go to... I've got to go. Is he alright? I don't think so. I better go and talk to Chiara. Okay, we meet with Chiara. You don't want a friend like me. That's not true. Blah, blah, blah. This is like the Talbot side quest where she will open to us and tell what her problem with friends in the end. Almost like the werewolf was in front of you, almost. What's going on, Chiara? Are you alright? Is there something you know that I don't? And Borf come. He really likes you, doesn't he? I suppose so, but what's Borf doing out here anyway? Keeping me company. I think he's worried about me. He's not the only one. Borf is a werewolf. Yes, she talked about that on the last side quest. Yes, when werewolf met on the full moon, they can have a regular looking wolf cubs. I know it sounds hard to believe, but it's true. Okay, talking. Now, if we haven't met her, she will say this, starting with the fact that I'm a werewolf. You a werewolf? That's right. And there's more I need to tell you. Though you might hate me afterwards. You suspect you're the werewolf who attacked Pippa? I don't remember doing it, which is odd as werewolves typically remember everything when they transform. But I did lose control that night, and the idea that I hurt somebody terrifies me. I'm not worried about what happens to me. I can handle the repercussions. But poor people got hurt and perhaps even traumatized because of me. Now this is if you choose. But you said werewolf who attack people belong in Azkaban. I wasn't really thinking when I said that. Besides, blah blah blah. She saw a big white creature who howled, and my werewolf form has white fur. Okay, continue. Let's do a little research on magic related to the memory in Great Hall, and we'll see what we can come up with. Okay, just talking, and now we get things somewhere. Apparently, memory potions improve the clarify of the drinker's memories. Now we need to make the potion. Either ask Penny or Snape. Now we just need to brew one. I bet Snape knows. Why don't we ask him? To what do I owe this disruption of my work? Professor Snape, blah blah blah, memory potion. Okay, now we will have 3 options. Why do you need to learn how to brew a memory potion? The first one is to remember the homework. The second one, oh no, if you choose the first one, Chiara will cry, which is funny. The second one, to remember mom's birthday. And the third one is to remember my brother. All will be the same, but just different reaction. I'll teach you how to brew a memory potion, but you have to do all the brewing on your own. If you do as I have taught you, even you should have be able to brew a memory potion. Okay, now before you go, Loboska, take this seed snap. What is it? Nothing that concerns you, main character. It's alright, Professor. My character MC knows I'm a werewolf. The potion Professor gave me is a wolf's bane potion. You do know what a wolf's bane potion does, don't you? Of course, but remind me again, wolf's bane potions alleviate some of the symptoms of lycanthropy. It's not a cure, nor does it prevent transformation, but if it's taken once a day the week leading up to the full moon, it allows a werewolf to retain control of themselves while transformed. Okay. Hold on, do you provide Chiara with wolfbane potions every month, Professor Snape? Yes, blah blah blah. A few resource and expensive. Now we are brewing. Now Chiara will go somewhere. Now we talk to Ben. Now this is weird because Ben on year 6 already confident and being a bad boy, but this time I don't know why he looking for his teddy. You mean yes, Teddy is missing. You mean that first year Teddy Taylor is missing? No, my teddy bear Teddy. I think he fell out of my ropes when I was in flying class. That's weird, right? Now we're looking for the teddy bear. We talk about Chiara to Ben. Wait, who's over there? That's Chiara, but what's she's doing out here at night alone? And who's that she's with? Whoever it is, it looks like Chiara's giving him a bottle of something. Okay, back to the castle. Now we ask Chiara, who was the wizard you met and why did you give him that bottle? Were you spying on me? No, Chiara, was it because I left the artifact room without answering your question about the wolf's bane potion? Did you follow me out there to see what I was doing? Let me explain. And then Pippa came. And then she drank it. But you have an option. If she attack or not, what will be the response? Well, the option says you'll be able to move on. Okay. Now she drank it. How do you feel? I suddenly remember everything about what happened the night of the last full moon. And you're not going to believe what really happened. When in reality I ran from a hippogriff and got attacked by a tree. It's worth feeling a little guilty to make. It's better for me, for myself and the school to have answers than to live with what ifs. Now talk about the wolf bin. The bottle you gave to the wizard you met at the training grounds, was it your wolf bin potions? I can't say. Okay, blah blah blah. Now Ben asks us, it's only natural we should report him, right? That wizard is clearly suspicious and up to something. I can handle any danger he might present, but the rest of Hogwarts needs to be alerted. And you will have two options. He is a threat or he's harmless. I'm just not sure. Reporting him still feels like the smarter thing to do. But if you have convincing reason why I shouldn't tell Dumbledore, I'd consider it. Another option, I'm asking you not to. Or we don't have all the facts. Or Dumbledore's busy. Okay, then we make Ben promise. So will you promise not to report the wizard to Dumbledore? At least not until I can convince Chiara to tell me what's going on. Trust me, if I find out the wizard is dangerous, I'll warn Dumbledore myself. Okay, now back to the Chiara. Now, Ben knows about the wizard you met with and he's been warning people about him. What? No, word cannot get out about him. I can't believe you told Ben what you saw at the training grounds. I need to go. No, Chiara, wait. Please just listen to what really happened. Okay, now talking. Chiara, I managed to convince Ben not to say anything to Dumbledore, but only just barely. Now, how can I be sure I can trust you? Now, there will be three options, I think. The first one is I'll make an unbreakable foe. The second one, I've kept your secrets. And the third one, I care about you. You can see that, and you can read all the reaction here. Okay. Now, this is, have you been waiting long? Well, Chiara, now we will meet with the wizard. She even knows I'm a werewolf, or he even knows I'm a werewolf. Then it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Remus Lupin, but you can just call me Lupin. Okay, finally we meet Lupin. You never brought a friend of yours before, Chiara. I wouldn't call us friend exactly, but MC has been helping me out. So because I trust her and because she deserves some real answers, so because okay, that's him or male or female version. I figure it's time I explain why Lupin is here and what's been going on. You're a werewolf, Lupin, since I was a young child, yes. Potion. Yes, he was having trouble making one himself. I'd been searching for a way to make my own wolfbane potion since it was discovered. It's out of my skill to brew, but I knew I had to try. I can afford ingredients, and then searching for Forbidden Forest for ingredients for days when I ran into Chiara. Passage, secret passage, and blah blah blah. I thought you said those were spare potions. Okay, now Chiara lied to Lupin because he told Lupin that the wolf bane that she gave him that was a spare potion. Chiara, what have you done? Be honest. Those wolf bane potions I gave you, they were my own and only supply. So that's why you were so worried about what happened last full moon. You hadn't taken your wolf bane's potion. So you've been going without knowing full well how dangerous that can be when you transform. I know, but when I heard your story, Lupin, I knew I had to help. But because of storage shortage, there wasn't enough aconite to make wolfbane potions for the two of us. You never had a peaceful transformation before, Lupin, and you look so tired and desperate. So I made a decision to give mine to you. You must think giving away my wolfbane potion was irresponsible, don't you? Not at all. Blah blah blah. Are you mad, Lupin? How could I mad after you sacrificed so much for me? In fact, it's because I'm so grateful that this must be the end of our arrangement. Or it was irresponsible. I'm afraid there's not going to be a next time, at least not for me. What do you mean, Lupin? I can't keep accepting wolfbane potions from you, Chiara. In fact, it's for the best if I stay away from you, or anyone for that matter from now on. What? No, why? It's not safe for you and Hogwarts. I'll be extra cautious from now on. MC and I will ensure no one find out about you. I'm afraid you can't change my mind on this. It's in your best interest, Chiara. But what will you do, Lupin? I mean, there are worse things to lose than control. Okay, that's the last one. We'll see Lupin another time, maybe. Okay, now we talk to Lupin alone. She needs a friend who can keep her and school safe should anything happen. I wish I could be that person, but you heard Chiara. She doesn't consider me as a friend. So she says, but I don't think she really means it. I believe she's afraid of letting anyone get too close in case she hurt them or scares them off. I was the same way before I met my friend. Stay by her side during full moon. That's the key to be her friends. Take her mind off her transformation. Show her that fear won't keep you away. Remind her what's important. That's great advice, Lupin. I promise I'll always be there for her, for Chiara, and do whatever I can to help her. I wish you farewell and good luck. MC, the full moon will be rising soon. Okay, chapter 4. Okay, chat with Chiara about school, hobbies, and family. You can choose the options and then play gobstones and then full moon prison. We're chasing Chiara and she changed into werewolf. Don't worry, Chiara, I won't let you hurt yourself or anyone else. Remember who you are. Remember, that's like Simba, Mufasa. You can choose between your goals, Lupin, or playing gobstones. All the same, we need to fight her. I'm sorry to do this, Chiara, but it looks like words alone aren't going to be enough. Okay, after we fight her, she ran off towards the Forbidden Forest. She should be safe there. Does this mean my words got through her? And then we find a photo of sunrise. Chiara must have dropped this when she transformed. And then in the morning, Chiara, I think you dropped a photograph that I wanted to return. But first, I have to ask, how did the rest of your full moon go? Do you remember what happened? I'm not sure if it was your words or spells that knocked some sense into me, but I was able to get control just enough to redirect myself to the Forbidden Forest. Okay, blah blah blah. Now time for the story why she kept pushing us away. Okay, you can read the story yourself. It's about her friend that she said she's not afraid of her, but when Chiara changed into werewolf, she afraid, and then she asked her mother to obliviate her memory. And that's the end of the story. I hope you enjoy, and you can read it yourself if my sound seems disturbing. And I'll see you next time. See ya.